Hello everybody, and welcome back to Ethereal SMP. This is another episode of actual doing stuff, but less actual doing stuff than the title might suggest. Yeah, mind the pun. I do like, it's quite a bit like there. I do like my puns, so the title is a bit of a pun, and also definitely not a oh. This is episode 40, yet another special episode in quotation marks. I'm not doing anything amazingly special, just like I didn't for episode 20 or really 30. But you know, every 10 episodes I do something a little bit out of the usual. So this episode I am going to be doing a few pranks. That is entirely this episode. I'm going to be doing many different pranks on many different people, and hopefully it should turn out quite well because I'm going to customize them for each person. For example, Manji's, well, I'm sure you can guess what Manji's going to be. I just thought I'm going to need to do a lot of obsidian farming for mooses, because mooses is going to be a bit dastardly. Where did I put my obsidian? Oh god, I keep getting frame lag. Don't know why. Obsidian. There we go. There is the obsidian. All the obsidian. Actually, I might have some. I might have some in my ender chest somewhere. Nether, maybe? Not my nether one now. It's been ages since I made this. Don't know what I've got in it or not. Nope. Where could the obsidian be? Okay, so it turns out I'd used all the obsidian in my ender chest, so I've got a total of 2 and a bit stacks to use. I'm going to need a lot more because I've decided that the best way to prank someone is by using more obsidian than anyone would usually have on a survival server. So that means I'm going to have to go out and do some mining for obsidian, which isn't particularly a fun time lapse. So I'm just going to get it over and done with. But yeah, that's my next hour of playtime, just obsidian mining. Fun, fun, fun. I will never at all understand anyone who says that shulker boxes are not useful. I can imagine going to that massive lava ravine of Mac multiple times with that. With all that. Shulker boxes are just too useful. So yeah, I think I'm going to fly over to Moose's, and Barry and Benny Bear, the family. This one isn't named yet. Benny isn't named yet, but Barry, which was my part of my Secret Santa present, will be getting a special room on my island. I just need X to finish that damn piston bolt. I need to finish for next episode as well, because I've got a plan of what to do. But unfortunately, X cannot do anything, because he gets like 2 hours a day. So that's unfortunate. I'm flying over to Moose's, because Moose is going to be my first prank. This is... I mean... You could argue this is more griefing than pranking, but he has pranked me with obsidian too many times, and you know the prank is for the laugh factor. If he wants me to remove it to speed things up, if he wants to like just get stuff done, then I'll be happy to remove it. But the prank's going down. The prank is going down. I am doing this prank, and it's going to be marvelous. Now, it is becoming a little bit obvious to me how this may be seen more as griefing than it is a prank. But rest assured that if Moose wants it all removing, then I'll be happy to oblige, and I'll come over and remove it all straight away. It's obviously just for a bit of a joke. If he doesn't want it here permanently, which fair enough. Like, if he wants me to remove it instead of him spending ages doing it, then I'll be happy to oblige. It's only for a bit of a laugh. We're in sort of a prank war at the moment. He hasn't been on for a while, so I thought I'd just get one over him, like a big one on him to pass the time. So yeah, that's been this prank. But now I think I'm going to do Manji next, because I've got a good one planned for Manji. It's going to be a bit difficult to build, but it's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to it. So I have arrived. Now, this is Manji's base. Well, I say base. There is no level of completion to this whatsoever. Alright, okay, so he's gone around and done the outer ring. Fair enough, that's something. But where is episode 1? Where are all the time lapses of him building this? This isn't any. They're all sitting in his Bandicam folder, like he says. So I think that I need to do one final push to get this episode 1 out, because it has been forever. It's literally, as of the time of recording, it's been 5 months. If he hasn't put it out by the time this is going out on YouTube, then wow, this is gonna have been. If it's going out in May, and it's February now. 1 second, I need to do some maths. 8 months. It'll have been 8 months if he hasn't uploaded it by the time this episode 40 goes out publicly. 8 months since the start of the Ethereal server. 8 months, more or less, since this episode 0 explaining what he's going to be doing. That's over half. Wow. Okay, that is a long time. So if he doesn't get out by then I think there may be some firing in for him. I don't know. I'll have to go with some kind of really good punishment. It's gonna be fun. But no, prank time. Okay. He's got some stone. He's got like a bunch of resources which, he's not going to use because he's never actually going to play. He was last online like a month ago. But yeah, he's just got a bunch of potatoes. Like, not nice potatoes there, but, have you any friends? I think his answer would be no. So I'm going to pop away these shulk boxes, grab more obsidian. This should do, actually. This may be enough. But this prank, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I know what I'm going to do, but I'm not sure whether I'm going to have it like horizontal, so you look up and you see it, or looking down on you, which may be the easier option. I think I'm going to go for the easier option. So I'm going to need some building blocks. We'll just grab some now. So there we go, got some sand. Lovely, okay. So the shulker box is back in the chest, and I've got the chest back. So I'm perfectly fine to build. I'm using sand, so I can use the sand trick. I can just build up one of these torches to use the sand trick. Or I have torches on me, but never mind. Either is applicable. But I think I'm going to do it centered. So you look up directly in the center. And there are no torches here straight away. So, good plan, I did that. So I don't know what I'm doing, but there we go. This is me building up. And I think it's time to go into Susan again. This is a very Susan-centered episode. Susan-centered cereal. Try saying that 5 times fast. Okay, so the time lapse sort of gave you the idea of what I was building, but I messed up and wrote Ethereal on the wrong line, and I've just discovered a very fatal flaw of my build. One, I jumped down too early, so there's still dirt up there, so I need to fix that. But there's a very blatant flaw with what I have built. It's backwards. I mean, I can. Oh, I know what it says, so I can read it backwards, and I'm also moderately good at reading stuff backwards. But it sort of lessens the impact because you can't. I mean, I'm sure you can guess what it says when he sees it, but right, it's done its job. It's done its job. Okay, never mind. Wrong way. I'm trying to make a dramatic entrance, and the nether portal is this way. And now you can see the world load in behind me because I fly way too fast. But that's been episode 40. I was hoping to get another prank or two done, but I decided that the video's been long enough. I don't want to be rambling on about much. But you might be wondering about the title of the video, the 11th hour. The series is ending in 10 episodes. Only 10 episodes. It's come really quickly. Like, it's just kind of happened. But this is the final 10 episodes of the series. Episode 50 will be the end of the first series. There will be a second series coming later this year. But yeah, this has been episode 40. I thought the video was getting a bit on a bit, word order, so I decided to end it. But if you have enjoyed some pranks, especially the Manju one, which failed a bit, but I quite like it. If you have enjoyed the pranks, then don't forget to click below to subscribe to the official SpadeCon YouTube channel, and I'll see you in episode 41. You get it, it's the final 10 episodes. I'll see you later. Bye.